Hello everyone and welcome once again to the channel. This is Divine Intuitive Warrior channel. I am Jeffrey, your host, and I am basically here to give you the messages as they come. This is going to be a 6-month into the new year kind of scope. What can we expect? What is the advice from Spirit? And I'm using the Moon Oracle deck. Again, it is words, so I am going to interpret these words as I best see fit, all right? Nothing will come of this situation is the first card out. Second card out is your dreams need a practical plan. Conclusions are within reach. A time for healing. It's actually very similar energy that came out for someone else that I read for today. Communication is key. Very similar. Nothing is yet set in stone, and it's time to take action. And take time to breathe out is at the bottom of the deck. But right now, what we want is plain and simple. Why is this nothing will come of this situation? What is nothing will come of this situation? What is the situation that we're talking about here? Actually, tell me to reverse these. So we have the Two of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. Well, that can't be any more clear than that. I'll pull from here, but it really does not need any more clarification. Any in and out energy that you've had that has been very sexual in nature, that has had you in a holding pattern, has not made a decision, has not come towards you, but is always in and out of your life, that nothing is going to come of that situation. So if you're still entertaining that kind of energy that has been coming in and out of your life, you're wasting your time because you know nothing is going to come of that situation. They're never going to change their ways, and that's just the way it is. Or an employer that does not want to make you full-time for whatever reason. They don't want to give you full benefits, or they don't promote you. They promote everyone else, and they always find an excuse. You know, nothing's going to come of that situation. You're not going to get what you want. So it's best that you just disengage and walk away from it. Standing your Emperor energy. Understand that nothing is going to come of that. I don't think they even want to give anything else. They don't want to give anything else for that. It's like standing your Emperor energy, and that's it. Move it. So nothing is going to come of this situation because nothing is going to come of this situation. So you're going to stand in your Emperor energy and call it a day. Okay, your dreams need a practical plan. Why do your dreams need a practical plan? Explain that to us. No, don't take it. And they told me not to take any of these in reverse. And these to go back. The reason why your dreams may have something about our dreams feels burdensome. Something regarding our dreams, our expectations, is starting to feel a little bit burdensome. It could be the celebrations, the third party involvements, the collaborations. There are, not enough. What I'm getting a lot of is like there's not enough structure because there's too much of a friendship has blurred the lines of professionalism, and it's made it a little bit more burdensome. If you're a family working together, then, the fact that you're family, they're just like having, those lines are kind of blurred and it's kind of becoming too much of a burden. What they're basically saying is the practical plan is come back and give that structure, give it that more of a formality or more of a, make it more, intentional. Like, this is my role, this is your role, this is what you're supposed to do versus what I'm supposed to do, and hold each other accountable. That's what they're basically telling me here. Yeah, accountability is what I'm saying. So I see someone who's always down for all the celebration and the parties, but is not really all that diligent in like I guess you can say the paperwork and all that good stuff. The stuff that really needs to be paid attention to. So you need to like outline that portion. Don't even worry about it's not your dreams that need a practical plan, it's the execution. That's what they're telling me here. Again, walk away from anything that is conflicting, that's if it's not working, the path of least resistance, I keep hearing. The path of least resistance. Do not force anything. You do not need to collaborate or work with anybody. If it's not working out, you can easily just part ways and there's no hard feelings. So the path of least resistance. That's the key that you should remember throughout this entire time. There is no need for fighting. There's no need for any of that. The path of least resistance is your best friend. And then conclusions are within reach. Ooh, what was that? What are these conclusions that are within reach? The moon and the Six of, oh, these are very good. There's stuff that is happening behind the scenes that we're not quite aware of, that is spirit working on our behalf. We are seeing this acclimates and, you know, being, you know, celebrated by the public. I see somebody who's definitely in the public eye, someone who is, I see someone who's getting a ton of, like, a lot of followers. All of a sudden, they're just getting a lot of notoriety, not just on one platform, but on several different platforms. That's what I'm kind of seeing. Someone who could be in the public eye. But there is stuff that's behind the curtain that you don't know about, that is spirit working behind the scenes on all this. So conclusions are within reach. So they're basically telling you don't reach any, don't make any determinations. Everything will, my grandma used to always say that the fruit will fall from the tree once it is ripened, you know. So just allow it to fall. Continue manifesting and working on your pentacles, because that is, the stability is what our goal is. And we're very strong manifestors right now. So remember that whatever we think, we are creating. So very, very strongly, remember whatever we think. So the fact that we don't know anything that's going on over here with this moon card, let it be so. Do not think of what it could be. Don't think that it could be something negative or anything along those lines, because right now we are very much in our strength of, in our magician energy of manifesting whatever it is that we want into our existence. So our thoughts are really bringing it straight into our reality very quickly. So be very mindful of what it is that we are thinking. What is this? A time for healing. Where are we healing from? We're healing from having been left as with a broken, you know, we were left as the wounded warrior from a page of wands that came in with an offer, but that was it, and there was just very little afterwards. Yeah, I think we all know that energy that was in our past. We're still healing from it. There's still parts of us that are healing from it. What is it precisely that we're healing from? Our belief in, you know, we thought we could have the 10 of Cups with this. So, you know, whenever we see a potential for a 10 of Cups, you know, we're still healing from pouring all of ourselves into something that we thought was going to be very fruitful and giving to us. So, and it's going to come up where we haven't fully healed and we're not trusting that whatever that is the 10 of Cups. Like, as much as we're open and believing in love, once again, we are a bit guarded. We are the wounded warrior, which, you know, no big surprise. When you have been hurt, you know, once bitten, twice shy, isn't that the expression? So it's that kind of a thing. So we're going to notice this in the next 6 months, that we are still haven't fully healed from that, you know, that heartbreak or whatever, that deception, or however we felt it, you know. That disappointment, really, it was a disappointment. More so than anything else, it was a disappointment. So what is communication is key? That's the King of Swords. So So listen to all sides. Don't jump to any conclusions, and look at things from a different perspective. You know, that's what they mean with communication is key. Do not just listen to all sides. Do not just make a rash decision about anything. And if possible, don't even make a decision right then and there after you listen to both sides. Go back and try and look at it from a different perspective. Take yourself a day to make to fully make your assessment and draw your true conclusions. You know, what could this be about? Is this work, love? What is this about? In what area, in what sector could this be about? Something that leaves us that where we are left thinking, unable to make a decision. We know we can't, you know, obviously. Something that's going to leave us with. And it's about working together, collaborating. Maybe an offer to work together or collaborate comes towards us, and we need to hear their arguments, why they think we should work together or do whatever, you know? Because we still remember the strife and competition from the past. Nothing is yet set in stone. What is not yet set in stone? What do we think is finalized and yet is not set in stone? Here we have the Death card. A situation is transforming within ourselves or within our lives. And that was the Five of Cups that was reversed, but I don't think it was reversed now. Okay, Spirit says take them all. Alrighty. Shit. Queen of Cups. So, a situation is transforming, is changing. Something with which we are no longer in communication. Something that could have backstabbed us. There was a lot of lying, cheating, stealing. We were backstabbed, talked about. It is the Magician in reverse, so someone who could be very manipulative, someone who did not, that there was no reciprocity, there was no equal give and take. So what Spirit is saying, nothing is yet set in stone. This could be a variety of different things. I just got something like, very bizarre, which I've never gotten, which is an individual, whomever this story is, that this person is getting everything that they want. And this person who's brokenhearted, divine feminine, divine feminine, who's heartbroken, is watching them get whatever they want, and is asking for justice, is asking the universe, is like, why isn't there justice for this individual who treated me this way? And then Spirit Guide is saying that is not that's not part of your karma. That's nothing of your concern. Let this situation transform. That's part of their journey and their story. Which is why they're pointing me back to this healing, a time of healing. You need to if you are unable to let that go and you're still watching your ex that hurt you or anything like that, and you're wondering why they're getting whatever they want and you're not seeing karma, it's not part of your story. You need to let that go and continue to stay in your Queen of Cups energy. Being nurturing, loving, giving, and having an open heart and not wondering when they're going to get there. Remember, the universe is completely balanced, and we all get what we deserve. You know, we all get what we've given. And you don't. It's not your duty or your job. Spirit just said it's not your duty or your job to actually see their karma. It has nothing to. seeing their karma has nothing to do with you, and it actually has nothing to do, doesn't help you in your growth. So why do you even need to see it? You need to not concern yourself with anybody else's journey and focus on your own. See? And your new beginnings, your passionate new beginnings. What are you passionate about? What are you wanting to create? What is important to you in your beginning? And again, passionate new beginning. What is it that you are? What fuels you? What drives you? And here are the Moon card. Again, it goes to answer all of this. Just because you don't see them receiving their karma doesn't mean they're not receiving it. So just, it's none of your concern, it's none of your business. This is the Moon, Pisces energy, the Moon card. Yeah, it really has nothing to do with you. Their karma has not, there it is, Spirit answering you. Whatever they're receiving, this is specific to someone who's still angry and is seeing that this individual grow as much as they're growing. But they had to grow in pain while this individual just went off and like found somebody else and is together with somebody else. And yeah, so you see, they're holding back. But here, death and transformation is here for you. So worry about your transformation and not theirs, because it's about your journey. And it's time for action. What is this time for action card? What do we have to take action for? Remember, this could be in the next 6 to 7 months. I know I pulled 7 cards. I'm more so feel that my range is more so till the end of April. It doesn't reach like 6 or 7 months. But Spirit will, remember, time does not exist. It is fluid. Time is an illusion. It's something that we created. It's time for action. Tower card, they told me to take all of these. Well, so, and of course there is the Knight of Swords over here, who's in reverse. So, when this Tower moment comes crashing down, there will be a lot of truth that is revealed to this High Priestess. Who is very intuitive, someone who could be into the occult, someone who is a tarot reader like myself, or someone who has a great deal of intuition. And actually, this Tower is in reverse. So, okay, time for action. Truthful communication is going to come towards us individuals in this High Priestess energy. We're very intuitive about this Tower moment in reverse, trying to rebuild this tower that fell in the past. Sorry, I was reading it. In the reverse is about someone is bringing truthful communication. They're coming to speak truth and honesty about this Tower moment. And Spirit just wants us to use our intuition, whether they are coming back to explain their side or whatever it is. And why are we taking action? Taking action towards what? What? Or when this opportunity presents itself to rebuild this this tower that fell, Spirit is saying, time for us to take action and speak our truth. And we know exactly what to say. That's for a few of us. And there we go. To speak our truth, otherwise we will be juggling this commitment. there is a higher level of commitment that's coming towards us. A contract, it could be for work, it could be something, it's a higher level of some form of commitment that we're going to be juggling the idea or deciding about the idea. We won't be asked to speak our truth. It could very well be about something, a tower that happened for us in the past, and giving an explanation towards that, or just simply speaking from our tower moment that happened in the past that now we can actually build on that tower. Or now we can build on that ground because we have, now that we've spoken our truth, we can build on that foundation. The reason why it came down in the first place is because it was on shaky grounds. And to use our High Priestess energy, we are, our intuition is our best guide, and that will tell us when to take action and when is the most appropriate time to take action. Again, these are energies that are coming towards us in the next 6 months. It might be the next 4 months for some of you. It might be in the next 8 months. Remember, time is fluid. Well, thank you guys for staying with me during this reading. If this resonated with any of you, please like, share, and subscribe. Also, this reading right here, this seven card moon, this 7 card moon deck, whatever it is. Oh, okay, I can't even say it. It's just because it's really late at night right now, and I'm not even watching it. I need to scroll on my phone. I'm not going to do that right now. But yeah, this reading right here is $26 value. If you want this entire reading, feel free to contact me. You can DM me at Instagram or email me. Both are available. And they're both in the description. They're everywhere that you need to find them. What else do I need to tell any of you? Happy New Year. Overall, a very good reading of energies that are coming towards us. I don't see anything malevolent, anything of too much worry or concern, basically. And it feels actually quite nice, this energy, There's not that much action or movement or drama in here, and I don't see that much conflict, which is excellent. All of that is like kind of left behind for the most part. And those of us who are still in the healing process, remember to take that time out. Remember what your triggers are. We're constantly in the healing stages of becoming the best version of ourselves, and it is okay to be in a healing stage and to welcome other individuals. Just remember what stage we're at so that we do not charge the present or the future for the mess of the past, that we don't take the tap from the past and bring it forth and charge it to the individuals in our present life or who are going to become a part of our future. Remember, not everyone is going to come with us into the future, and not everyone is supposed to. Remember, letting go and releasing them is one of the best and most favorable things that we can do for ourselves, is letting go of things that no longer serve us when they no longer serve us, and that's completely a-okay. All right, and here are all the energies that Spirit did not want in here. Let's just see what they are. Oh, excellent. Well, here's the answers you need are coming, which we are definitely knew that. I don't know what they're referring to, what answers are there. I think that's very specific. And here, the card of confusion, too many options, which is not necessary. Or someone just who has us as an option and is always, we're one of these options, one of these cups is us. And that's the kind of energy. So that's good that Spirit is not allowing any of those energies into our environment. We should also follow suit and keep those energies out. So love and light. Blessings to all of you. And thank you for being here. Thank you for allowing me to read to you and deliver to you the messages that Spirit has them as they have them for me. And I hope to continue bringing you more messages for the collective from Spirit. All right. Good night.